Every time we travel to Korea, lagi kami may bagong natututunan. Sobrang iba ng experience namin from our first trip compared to our recent Korea travels. Our first Korea trip was through a tour agency. But after that, most of our trips became DIY already.
And after visiting Korea 4 times, we realized na maraming mga bagay about preparing for Korea na mas madaling maintindihan kapag na-experience mo siya yourself. So in this video, i-share namin yung mga natutunan namin when it comes to preparing for a Korea trip from visas, flights, DIY travel, and even deciding if mas okay ba mag-agency or DIY. For our first Korea trip, we decided to go through a tour agency. And looking back, malaking tulong siya, especially because first time namin na mag-travel to Korea. Mas less yung stress sa preparation dahil guided na halos lahat from flights, hotels, itinerary, and transportation.
So, if first-time traveler ka or medyo kinakabahan ka pang mag-DIY internationally, travel agency can actually make the experience easier and more comfortable. But at the same time, habang mas nagiging familiar kami sa Korea, mas na-realize namin kung bakit mas pinipili ng mga traveler na mag-DIY trip. After our first Korea trip, yung mga sumunod na biyahe namin to Korea ay DIY na and ibang-iba talaga yung experience. Isa sa biggest advantage ng DIY travel ay yung flexibility. Kasi sa tour package, may specific na itinerary na kailangan sundin. Most of the time, gabi ka na nakakarating sa hotel, so wala ka ng time to fully explore on your own. So sa DIY travel, you can control your schedule. You decide where you want to spend more time. Mas immersive siya kasi you get to experience Korea more naturally. But syempre, DIY also requires more preparation.
So, kailangan mo mag-research ng transportation, accommodation, mga ruta, mga apps, and budgeting. Pati kung saan kakain, saan bibili ng ticket, sa mga attractions, and kung ano-ano pa. So, for us, parehong may advantages ang agency and DIY. If gusto mo ng less stress and guided experience, travel agencies are very helpful. But if gusto mo ng more freedom and mas personalized na travel experience, sobrang worth it din ang DIY once prepared ka na. Because we've experienced both agency and DIY Korea travel ourselves, we also started helping travelers prepare depending on what type of Korea experience they want.
So, isa sa mga worry ng mga gustong pumunta sa Korea is, of course, yung visa application. Sobrang importante ng preparation sa visa application. For us, malaking help talaga yung pagiging organized with documents and requirements, and we also make sure na kompleto talaga yung requirements bago kami magpasa and anything. Malaking tulong na mag-research din early and understand the requirements, no? Bago yung travel dates ninyo. And one thing na natutunan namin, wag niyong irarush yung preparation process. Nung nag-avail kami ng tour package, yung first Korea trip nga namin, is group visa yung maibigay sa amin. So, mas konti yung requirements na kailangan sa group visa kumpara dun sa individual na visa. So, isa rin yun sa dapat nyo i-consider na kung hindi pa kayo masyadong confident enough sa financial aspects ng requirements mo like yung ITR, bank statement, bank certificate, yung certificate of employment, you might want to consider muna na mag-avail ng tour package kasi mas mataas yung chance na ma-approve ka dun kapag naka-group visa ka. Pero if you are confident naman sa mga requirements na mayroon ka, then go for individual or yung regular tourist visa. Pwede nyo rin i-check dahil minsan may mga special setups for credit card holders, yung tinatawag nilang simplified visa application para dun sa mga partner credit card holders. So, yun yung isa sa mga reason kaya kami nag-grant ng wife ko ng multiple entry Korean visa dahil dun sa simplified visa application.
Another big part of preparing for Korea is of course booking flights. Over our different Korea trips, iba-iba rin yung airline experiences namin. And honestly, malaking difference talaga kapag maaga ka nakabook. Travel tips when securing a flight ticket to Korea. Usually, mura ang mga flight tickets sa mga month of May, June, July, and September to October. I suggest na kung makakasakto ka ng promo fare, goods na yung month of April and May, saka yung September and October. One thing we realize is that flight tickets can really affect your overall Korea budget. So magandang pagplanuhan siya early.
Sa price range, before yung crisis, kaya namin makakuha ng 10,000 pesos na round trip ticket for 2 persons. So yun yung masasabi namin na cheapest, no? Tapos yung average price siguro mga nasa 12,000 to 15,000 pesos round trip per 2 persons na yun, para sa amin reasonable na price na yun. And syempre, iba na yung kwento ngayon kasi alam naman natin dahil dun sa mga recent na pangyayari sa Middle East. So, from level 4 na fuel surcharge nung nakuha namin yung ganung mga price, ngayon nasa level 15 na. So, imagine niyo yung difference na nung airfare when it comes to yung situation natin ngayon.
One thing that helped us a lot during our DIY Korea trips was preparing useful apps before traveling, especially navigation apps like Naver Maps. Honestly, sobrang helpful niya when commuting around Korea and it made transportation feel less stressful, especially when transferring trains or buses. And because Korea has such an organized transportation system, mas naging confident din kami na mag-explore on our own kasi talagang reliable and alam mong makakauwi ka even abutan ka pa ng rush hour nila. So if you're planning DIY Korea trip, preparing your apps beforehand can really make a huge difference.
So, ayun na nga, yung realization, after visiting Korea multiple times, one of the biggest things na na-realize namin is preparation really changes your travel experience. The more prepared you are, the more you get to enjoy the trip itself. And eventually, Korea starts feeling less intimidating and more exciting to explore. So from the transportation system to the culture, cafes, neighborhood, everyday experiences, Korea became more memorable for us every time na nagbi-visit kami. And honestly, we still feel like there's so much more na we want to experience and discover there.
Naalala namin yung mga naunang trips namin to Korea, medyo kabado pa kami to commute kasi baka maligaw, magkamali, mga rules, ganyan. Pero nung nakailang balik na kami sa Korea, doon namin talaga na-feel yung pagko-commute and pagpunta sa mga destinations na parang taga doon ka na talaga. Sabi ko nga, para na lang kaming namamaligo o namamasyal kapag day off.
So if you're planning for your first Korea trip, hopefully this video helped you and gave you a better idea of what to expect and how to prepare. Whether you choose a tour agency or DIY travel, honestly, both can become amazing experiences depending on what works best for you. And if there's one thing we learned about visiting Korea 4 times, it's that every trip teaches you something new.
We're definitely excited to share more Korea experiences, guides, and stories with all of you soon. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us on our future Korea adventures. See you in the next video.